Hi, welcome to TJ and Jodi's house.
Yes, here it is, the podcast where we sit and have bicker old people marriage conversations. Did I say bicker? We sit here and have bicker? I meant bitter. We bicker like old married people do. Is that right, or are you going to find fault with that as well?
No.
You see what I mean? Jodi,
I'm too tired to bicker.
Yeah. Oh, you're so exhausted. Well, as always, TJ and Jodi's house is sponsored by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. And a lot of things that people don't know about me, there's a big list, but one of the main things is that I love Adirondack chairs. Don't I?
Love them.
I mean, it's a weird kind of thing with me. I think I would rather have a good Adirondack chair in the living room to watch TV than the other chair we have from Sweet Dreams.
That's true.
I love them. So Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress has these Adirondack rockers. So,
Oh, you would love it.
are you kidding me?
Rocking too.
Rocking Adirondack chairs
Yeah.
to sit out in the shade. Oh my goodness. So they have them in 3 different colors, and they're made out of that heavy, good quality stuff that all of Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress products are made of. It's all top quality, and whether you're looking for stuff for the bedroom or whether you're looking for stuff for the living room, it matters not. They've got it all, and they're really good people to begin with. When you go in, you're going to be dealing with great people at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. And they have locations all over the Lake Norman area, and they serve the Charlotte and beyond with their delivery service.
Should I put that rocker on my Mother's Day?
Gift
list?
No, that would be on the Father's Day gift list.
Oh, well, how about I get one for Mother's Day and you get one for Father's Day?
Okay,
But mine's going to go on the porch. Yours is going in the living room?
Yeah, because it's too hot outside on the porch.
Okay.
But I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
All right, so it's Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to acetj.com/mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. All right. When we said we were going to start recording the podcast on different days and stuff, we settled upon Sunday, which is what today is. It's Cinco de Mayo. But then, just like everything else, when you settle in on something, sooner or later you're going to find that it's not great either.
What do you mean, like recording on
Sunday? Yeah.
I know.
Because every Saturday at some point I'll say something about, we got to do that podcast tomorrow, and Jodi go, like last night she goes, do we have to? So here we are, and Jodi really, really was dying to be here to talk to you.
I did say, though, was it last week? Because we got busy last weekend, and I said we need to set a time maybe at the end of the week that we do that. Mm-hmm. But
we didn't.
We didn't set it, but we
so
need to.
So when would it be?
I'm going to say Thursdays in the afternoon.
Okay, and is that because we don't have to get ready to prepare dinner or anything on Thursdays, since we
maybe
we usually eat leftovers or something like that.
Yeah, and then it gives most of the week for things to happen for us to talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So maybe Thursdays.
We'll see if that works out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because we stopped doing it on Mondays at the studio because Jodi hated that. So then this was a much better situation for a few weeks. She was okay with it, and then after that, she's like,
I mean, Sundays are just, I don't
hard,
know.
I'm busy and I'm tired, and all of that.
Sunday is a day of rest.
Mm-hmm. But Friday night we were watching TV, and we were watching a baseball game, and the runner on first base ran to second and slid, and instead of sliding head first, he slid feet first with what's called a pop-up slide. So as soon as your feet hit the bag, you pop up, and then you're ready to run if they overthrow the ball and all that. I know a lot of you listen to the podcast and the Ace and TJ show and all of that because you're drawn to the fact that I was such a fantastic athlete growing up. But as a side note, that's the type of slide I prefer. When I was playing, I would prefer the pop-up slide to the head-first slide. So where were we?
Not about you and your baseball, but we were talking about pop-up slides.
Right. And then Jodi goes, oh, my God, can you imagine trying to do that at our age? And what did you say? Your grandparents used to say what?
They used to say, so I'd be sitting on the floor with my... Like you'd sit on your bottom and then your legs were out to the side. So straight back. Like a frog. And they used to say, oh my gosh, enjoy that. Enjoy being able to sit like that and get up. And I remember thinking, but then looking at the pop-up slide, I was like, if I did that, I would not pop up.
So you knew what your grandparents were talking about when they would say, you're not going to be able to do that forever. There'll come a time when you're too old to be able to do that.
Too old. And we're here.
And you thought that was stupid back then.
I did.
When you were a little kid.
I do that even working out. Like they'll do things, they'll show things with bend, like, your knee, like a split squat and bend down. And I just sit there and shake my head like, that's not happening because if I go down, I'm not coming back up.
Because all the younger people in the class can do it.
Yeah.
Right.
So I really feel old.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
You know?
I know.
I mean, you're a tough old bird, though. I mean,
tough old bird.
But
so,
I said, well, I could still do it.
Yes, he did.
And I got down on the floor and I put my knees on the thing and I threw my feet out beside me, and then I sat right down.
Okay. Between his rear end and the floor was a gap, probably at least 5 inches.
It was comfortable,
and
though,
he goes,
for me.
I did it. And I go, you are nowhere near sitting on the ground.
I was levitating.
And I could not stop laughing.
But you know what I forgot about it. What made me think that I could do that still is because the other day on the regular old Ace and TJ morning show, they challenged me. Riggins didn't think I could do a cartwheel.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, so I did it.
Did you do a full good one?
Yeah, I did.
I'm going to have to ask about that.
Okay, ask him.
Straight up. And you did it in there?
In the studio, yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I thought, well, I could still do a cartwheel, and I didn't hurt myself or anything. It was pretty easy. You're saying it was pretty easy for me to do. It's like nothing for me. But this was a different story.
I did it.
Yeah, you did.
And my bottom hit the carpet. Mm-hmm. But it did not feel good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it felt good, though, making fun of me.
Yeah.
You got a pretty good laugh out of that.
So if you're older, try it.
And you know what the bad thing is that we can't demonstrate it here for people on the video.
But
I tried it again last night. I still couldn't do it.
No.
It was bad.
Yeah. That's
but
so
little
funny.
friend Jenny couldn't do it either.
She is not limber at all. To be so tiny.
Of course, I mean, she was in those beers, too.
Yeah, well,
so.
she's still not limber. Sober, anything. She's just not. She said it.
Yeah, she's not. She can't even touch her toes from standing straight and bending down and touching her toes.
And she's that tiny. You'd think she could.
Like she doesn't have far to go.
No. But anyway, try that. Try the frog sit. Don't complain to us, though, if you can't get up or you break something.
Yeah. Sign a waiver or something. But I don't know. I think of some of those things at times, and then I go, well, why wouldn't I be able to do that still?
I know.
I think I could still do it if I was, because I'm pretty flexible.
Well, you are.
If I lost these last 71 vanity pounds, I could probably do it.
You still think you could do a pop-up slide?
Oh, yeah.
No, you could not.
Right now? Today, I could walk outside to a baseball field right now and do a pop-up slide.
Shut your face.
I
You
could.
think you could be running full speed
That's
to
a lot
second base and just slide into your foot and pop right back up and nothing hurt?
But I didn't
Nothing
say
get
that.
hurt.
I didn't say that.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
I might, because I got a bad back anyway.
Yeah, you'd be a mess.
I don't think I'd be a mess, but I mean, it would. I'd probably. It would probably cause me to hitch a little bit, But I could do it.
Maybe we should try that.
Now I couldn't do it as fast as I used to be able to run,
I'd be nervous watching
but I could
that.
still do it.
Ooh. Nope. I fully admit that I can't do some things I used to do.
Well, I do too, but that's not one of them. I think I could still do that.
I don't know.
I might have to
I'm
go
not
try
feeling
it.
good about that. No, and do not go try that alone.
Well, you can bet I wouldn't go try it alone. I'd be, with somebody trying to make some money off of it or something.
Ugh.
Like I'd be betting.
Oh, gosh. I don't like that. Well, just happens. Things happen when you get older. You think you can do and you can't do it.
Which, speaking of betting,
It's not fun.
little friend Jenny yesterday was arguing with me that she thinks that the number one selling beer, that more people in America drink Michelob Ultra than any other beer. And I said, no, it's Modelo. Modelo is the number one selling beer. And she argued with me, we don't ever see Modelo. You never see anybody drinking Modelo or whatever.
But you don't around here.
Right, but
I see where she thought that.
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. Nationwide, the number one it used to be Bud Light, and then the boycott of Bud Light happened, and it went, way down.
Yep.
So Modelo is now the number one. It took the place of Bud Light on number one sales. They're both Anheuser-Busch products. Modelo, Bud Light, and several others.
Yeah.
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
They're all Anheuser-Busch. But then she said, I'll give you $100 if in the next week we see one person out that's drinking a Modelo. And then she goes, and it can't be you. You can't order it and then say I'm the one person. But that wasn't even in engaging in a bet, because she just said, I'll give you $100. So she didn't say I would have to give her $100 if we don't see anybody drinking Modelo.
I don't ever see anybody drinking that.
Well, I love it.
I do
love
too,
Modelo.
but I don't see people drinking it.
Yeah, I don't drink it much. But
No.
and then she also said, and it can't be at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, I get
But either
that.
way, I'm not out anything. But you can bet I'm gonna start looking for people who are drinking Bud Light. Modelo when we're out.
Okay.
Of course, we're only out with them on Saturdays. So I wonder if it counts all the other times that they're out, because they eat out and drink every night of the week. I wonder if that counts.
Maybe our neighbors will have one and we'll see them on their porch. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, well, that's the kind of adult things that we talk about when we're out
exciting.
together.
Yeah.
Okay. There is a situation, and it was on this Reddit thing. So not only will we get Jodi's opinion on this situation, what she thinks about it, we'll also explain to Jodi what Reddit is and what these types of things.
I know what Reddit is.
Okay,
Thank
Mama.
you.
All right, Mama. All right, so we'll do that next.
TJ and Jodi's house.
Our friend, the world famous Richard Toccato is here with us. And thank you so much for reaching out to Richard. He's telling us all the time about how many listeners are reaching out and saying, hey, show me about that refi. And let's do some stuff like that. That's the way you put it, though. Show me about that refi.
Show me about that refi. What you got about that refi? The cool thing is Ace has said, we have a lot of options, and we have I'm doing refinances for people. We have people down in Greenville, North Carolina. We have them all at the beach at South Carolina. We have them in Charlotte. And the main thing is to refinance, make their finances better, take the stress of every month. You know, if I save them $700 a month, $800 a month, it's a big deal for them.
Yeah, it's a real big deal. $700 a month. That's fantastic. And again, we've talked about this before. Richard's a broker. That's how he gets more options than a bank. He can do more. Just go to homewithrichard.com to get started. Homewithrichard.com, the Richard Toccato Companies. Hey, it's Ace, and for a long time, we've told you about Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, and how phenomenal a job they did helping me with my left wrist. Well, this is Neil. Neil Simler is a member of the Ace and TJ Radio family. Neil, you took the free consultation to have them check out your elbow and talk about what happened just when you went for the free consultation.
They were very straightforward and let me know that they weren't going to treat any of my ailments if they weren't 100% sure that they were going to be able to effectively help my issue, and never once were they pushy with trying to get me to spend more money and do, you know, the higher end shots.
Now, 3 months later, how do you feel?
I'm 95% better, if not 100%. You know, it's just been one of the best decisions I've made. Do yourself a favor, get out there as soon as possible.
Set up your free consultation today at acetj.com/neogenics. It's Neogenix. Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic.
They say there are only two things certain in life: sweet deals at Sweet Dreams and taxes.
And only one of those is certain this month.
Which one?
The sweet deals at Sweet Dreams.
What about the taxes?
No sales tax the entire month of April at Sweet Dreams.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And don't call me Shirley.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and pay no sales tax during the month of April. Only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
TJ and Jody's house.
Okay, welcome back. This is going to be very, very fun, I think. But, or it could just be a thought-provoking discussion. Nay, a thought-provoking debate. Are you ready, Jody?
Ready.
Okay, so on the Reddit, which the kids are all crazy about, this site called Reddit, there is a section in there when people write in and they tell a situation that they're going through and something that they've done, and then they want to ask all the other people who who read the Reddit and all of that stuff. They're asking if they're the bad person. Am I the bad guy? But they say a-hole. Am I the a-hole? Okay. And you know why they say that, Jody? Because it's edgy. Makes them seem like they're cool. Because they're probably all nerds to begin with. Mm-hmm. So they cuss, and they're like, yeah, we're tough, we cuss. That, or more and more people in U.S. America are finding themselves to be godless.
Okay.
I think that's also part of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Excuse me, I'm hiccuping. Mm-hmm. Ooh!
So weird.
All right, so this fellow writes in there, and he says, I could read you the whole thing, but it's too long, and it doesn't need all of the details that were given in the story that I saw. He and his wife, they're a young couple, they lived together for 2 years. Then they got married, and they were married for a couple of years. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, she started acting weird to him and showing up at his, at his job, just unexpectedly, visiting him, and things like that, acting like she was keeping tabs on him. Mm-hmm. And then finally one night she goes off on him and accuses him of having an affair. Mm-hmm. Now, the reason she accused him of having an affair is because she has a psychic friend. A friend of hers is psychic, and the psychic told her that he was having an affair.
Are you serious?
And so they split up, and I think and they were trying to work it out at first, or she was trying to work it out before they go on with their full divorce, because she wanted him back and all that. And then her parents paid for a private eye to follow him around for 6 months just to prove to her that he wasn't having an affair, because they believed him. Turns out he wasn't. He never was having
gosh.
an affair. The psychic just got it wrong or lied or whatever. And so now she's wanting to get back together with him, and he's saying, no, I'm not getting back together with you. I'm going forward with the divorce.
Okay.
Would you think he's doing the right thing?
Yes. She's psychotic.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, that's crazy.
But
First of all,
the psychic is a friend of hers that she's known for a long time, and he met the psychic friend at their wedding.
so maybe
You know,
psychic
it's like
friend has a crush on him.
Yeah, but he hadn't seen her since then. She lives in another town.
Okay, well, first of all, let's start with, if you're hiring a psychic to go do these things, you better get out your Bible.
To go do what things?
To go tell you what they think that your partner is doing.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, there's no such thing as psychics. I mean, that's
Heck
the
no.
one thing.
No.
So one of his deals was, I don't want to have kids with her and my kids be exposed to this kind of idiocy.
Agree.
Yeah.
Run for the hills, buddy. Run. That's not right.
We're not believers in psychics.
No.
We think they're con people.
I don't believe
Con
that.
artists. Now, that's going to make a lot of our fans mad, Jodi.
I'm sorry.
Because a lot
Listen.
of them believe in all that
That's
stuff.
fine.
A lot of people that like us believe in all that.
Okay, but do we all have to like the same things? No, I can like people. Listen, I have friends that we don't have the same beliefs, and I like them.
Yeah.
So we don't need to be starting all that.
No,
If
I'm
you-
just saying, I'm not saying we shouldn't say what we're saying. I'm just saying that I know that they're going to be mad.
Why
and I
would they
hate
be
that.
mad?
Because people do believe in all these and they align their daily lives around what a psychic tells
And
them.
that's fine. That's them.
It's not fine though. is
We
what
don't
I'm
believe
saying.
in that. And
Yeah,
we don't
it's
do
not
that.
fine. You're
It's okay. We all have
hurting
different
yourself
beliefs.
doing that.
Well, yeah, whatever.
believing
anyway,
in
I'm so-
astrology and all of that stuff.
I think that he made the right move to leave.
Well,
Because every time she starts to think something, or she thinks something, because listen, you can go down a really bad rabbit hole with thinking things and coming up with things in your head. And then she's going to go to her friend that's a psychic and ask these things that come up in her head. And then I just don't see any end to this.
Well, let's say you and I, Jodi and I were engaged not for very long. We only dated for a year and we were married. So that includes the
Engagement.
what they call the courtship and the engagement was all in a year.
Yeah.
And then we were married. But even in that 1 year, they had 2 years of living together. He had to have known that she believed in psychics.
Yeah.
And she's had to have talked about this psychic friend of hers,
Sure.
a close friend who's a psychic, and she says this and this and this. Do you think if I would have found out during that courtship of ours that you really believed in psychics and would seek the guidance of people calling themselves psychics, do you think I would have wanted to marry you?
No, but I have to say, along those lines, you were superstitious when we met. Mm-hmm. And that was weird.
Yeah. But I grew out of that pretty fast, and that just comes from being, being an athlete growing up.
He would think you don't put your hat on the bed.
Yeah, you don't put your hat on the bed, open an umbrella in the house.
Ugh.
But that comes from playing sports and stuff. You
Yeah.
gotta have don't shave on ball game
Sure.
days and that sort of thing.
Sure.
But I would never have called a psychic hotline, which were big back then.
You
the
did it-
psychic hotline.
You do that a little bit now, because the year that LSU won, you wore your same T-shirt every single Saturday. He thought that
Yeah.
was why they were winning.
No, I just thought it was fun. I had fun with that with our son.
He did
I didn't
think
really.
it.
Well, then, with the luck of run out the next year when they lost the first game.
That's
of
when
the
you
season.
decide to switch shirts.
Yeah, I'm
That
not,
shirt was only good for 1 year,
right,
one
it,
season.
It expired.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But but going to a psychic and calling psychic hotlines and things like that.
I don't really
It's just
want to
a-
know. I don't really want to know things, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't.
You mean in general, like you're just anti-knowledge?
No. I mean, about what's going to happen to me.
And you don't want to know the future.
No.
Well, I mean, you're not going to know that from a psychic or somebody calling themselves a psychic anyway. What about voodoo? You believe in that? Like, since we're from Louisiana,
do you even
believe
need
in
to come
that?
to me with that? No.
You don't believe in the black magic of voodoo
No.
in New Orleans?
No, but people who do, good for you. I don't.
That's good.
You didn't even need to ask me that.
You don't believe in the tarot cards?
Oh,
and
no.
and the reading of palms
No.
and things like that?
No.
Let me see your love line.
But people do, and that's
Give me
fine.
your love line.
No.
I bet it's short.
Maybe.
You have a short love line in your palm. Do you know palm prints are the same as fingerprints as far as being unique to you?
Yeah.
Nobody else has the same
I do
palm
know that.
print that you have?
It's pretty cool.
A psychic told me that.
Oh, gosh.
All right, look, if you follow psychics and astrology and you're checking your astrological sign every day, your horoscope,
That's fine.
then, yeah, just,
I've looked at my horoscope. Don't think that. I have.
yeah, but you don't believe it, do you? It's the same thing as believing in psychic things.
No. I do like, though, when people know, like, they'll say, you must be an Aries.
Yeah.
And I am. And then, and then they tell me why. That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. The devil's getting in it.
Devil's not
You're
over
out
here in
there-
this body.
You're out there doing horoscopes and
I am not doing
all that.
horoscopes.
You're doing psychic stuff, witchcraft. The devil's going to get you.
Okay.
Well, the devil is going to get you.
I'll work on that.
Well, don't you be trying to influence our little children with all of that horoscopes and
worries.
stuff.
No worries.
Our babies. Our tiny babies. All right, but anyway, if you do believe in all of that, no offense.
No.
It's just our religious ways.
That's all.
And
You do you.
we didn't say you were stupid, did we? Did we say
I didn't.
people are stupid? Did I?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
I don't think you did, but if he did, he didn't mean it.
Don't speak for me.
Mean it.
Don't.
He did. Okay. Well, if he said it, then I guess he meant it.
I didn't say it, but it would take some thought to decide, how I would present that.
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on, we got more coming up.
More from TJ and Jody's house next.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities. And we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston.
Let's go. It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.
All right, a lot of big stuff going on, and we would really appreciate it if you would go and become a member of AceTJ Prime, AceTJ Prime Plus. You get all kinds of opportunities to win rewards, and if you're a member of the Prime Plus, for that small monthly love offering that you would be giving, you get commercial-free versions of all of the Ace and TJ projects and podcasts, and my political podcast is on there. Some other features like taking a walk down memory lane with the Ace and TJ show. Really old clips from what the kids call yesteryear.
Was your voice
and
squeakier?
Yeah,
back
people
then?
say, well, and my accent was different.
Really?
It was a lot stronger in a lot of the clips. So
wow.
I didn't sound quite as sophisticated as I do now.
She.
You know, that was before I became a member of Intelligentsia.
Okay.
So you can do that at in any of our apps. I mean, any of our social medias, and or on the Ace and TJ Family app, or on our website. It's all there. Please. So Mother's Day is Sunday, and Jodi's getting a big fun Mother's Day.
I am.
But before you go off on this, just what her idea was. It was her idea for this. And you want to tell everybody what your idea for Mother's Day is?
Do you want me to say that I asked our son?
Just whatever happened. I mean, how did it come about?
Yeah, like we were talking to, our son loves baseball, and I love baseball. And so I said, well, maybe we should go to a game near here. And so we looked, and they had a game. And so we're going for Mother's Day afternoon to watch a baseball game. But I love that.
Yeah, we watch we go from time to time with our little friend Jenny and handsome husband Michael to Kannapolis, North Carolina, which is about, 40 minutes from here. And they have a great minor league baseball program there. They're called the Kannapolis Cannonballers.
Awesome field, awesome little town.
Just fun.
And I love a hot dog. And I like baseball.
And so that's going to be
outside.
A good Mother's Day.
Actually, it's going to be a great Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our daughter, as our country family says, she lives in Nashville, a.k.a. Nashville, and she won't be here. And just, trying to get our son out for the day to do something with us. I mean, that's probably going to be the best Mother's Day part for you, isn't it?
Yes, 100%.
The fact that he'll be with you out in the public
for that many hours. Oh, I'm so excited. That's a gift in itself.
Yeah.
I know.
That's really
I'm
cool.
excited.
And I know you're going to have the energy for it because Jodi is on this new stuff that she's found.
Yes, I have.
Well, it's not new. It's been out for a while, but she just got in on it. The bee pollen, putting it all in things and getting all kinds of energy, and she's bulletproof now from any sicknesses and all that.
Well, we're going to see. I mean, we just started today. I noticed you dabbed up in it, so you must be thinking something's good on it.
Back when I was into diet, nutrition, and all that stuff, I used to take bee pollen supplements in capsules.
Sure.
But I didn't know
this is different.
What it did.
This is freeze-dried actual bee pollen.
Well, that's what mine was.
And it's not in a tablet.
No.
And I, to be honest with you, I want to get off of my allergy medicine because I don't know if it keeps me up at night. I don't know. I just want to be off of it because I feel like I have to take it all the time. And somebody suggested to me to take this. So I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to find out. But there's lots of other things that supposedly bee pollen does. So it's worth trying. I'm doing a fourth a teaspoon every day. Just started today. So we'll see what happens.
Every day started today.
Starting today. So we'll see. I don't know.
So you're not going to be taking your allergy medicine anymore as of today?
Yep.
Okay. Jodi's very sensitive to medicines.
I am.
And what do you think the problem is with the allergy medicine? Is it Allegra you take, or
it's the Costco brand comparable to Zyrtec.
Zyrtec, okay.
But I used to take it in the morning, and then I felt like it was making me tired, and then I started taking it at night several years ago, and now I'm tossing and turning at night. It could have nothing to do with my Zyrtec. It could be my hormones, which bee pollen helps with that too. So
helps do what with your hormones?
Level them out.
Oh. I don't have those.
Yeah.
Only women have hormones.
So we'll see. You have hormones.
how will you know?
I don't know how I feel.
Like, how will you know whether it's working or not?
Well, I'll just.
What
know
if you
how-
start sneezing and?
Well, then I'll know it's not working.
Because I use the Costco version of the nasal spray. What's it called? Flonase. I use the Costco brand of Flonase.
I don't know. We'll see.
But I do it in the mornings.
Yeah. Well, then you're just going to be double protected, I guess.
Oh, by
you
doing
digging-
the
are you-
bee pollen?
Yeah. Are you planning to do that every day too?
Probably not.
Okay.
Because you said it was expensive.
It's not that expensive.
But I don't want you to go in there one morning and look and see that there's only a little bit left and start yelling, "Oh my God, you have really been into this bee pollen, haven't you?"
It's not like chips. I'm not kidding y'all. I can buy a bag of chips on a Monday, and by Wednesday afternoon, it's almost gone.
I don't eat chips.
Somebody does. And it's not me.
It's just that Jodi will go buy something that she may like.
No.
And
I
then,
don't eat
no,
chips.
listen, you may like those veggie straw things. You'll eat those every now and then. But you bring them in the house.
On a
and
Monday.
It doesn't matter. You bring them in the, no, it's not like that. She'll bring them in the house one Monday. And then in 3 Mondays, she'll decide, you know what, I want to eat some of those veggie straws. Well, then there's been a hole knocked in them. I mean, after 2 weeks.
not
And then
2
she
weeks.
starts griping, man, y'all have gone through these
It's
things.
not 2 weeks, y'all. It's 2 days.
No, it's not. There's no way. No way. Because I keep an eye on all that.
Him and the boy graze like nobody's business. And they don't even realize how fast they eat through things in just a matter of days.
I think you need to start doing like you used to with your sister when you were growing
Hide my
up.
food?
You don't hide it. Just come in and put a label on it. and then put, I don't care if I leave it unopened for a month. Nobody else touch it.
Oh, gosh.
We should really try that.
Nobody touched this for a month? Mm-hmm. Okay.
No, nobody touch it, even if it's
Period.
been a month.
Okay.
And then you'll end up throwing all of it out because it expires before you'll eat it.
Yeah, true. Okay.
That just sounds like, something that a person that just loves to gripe is doing. Just griping all the time.
No, and I know there's some moms out there that go shopping and then they bring home, first of all, it's a pain. You got to go figure out what you need. Then you go. Then you come home. Then you unload it and you put it up. And then you go in there 2 days later to get a little bite of something that you bought at the store. And guess what? It's eaten. Eaten in 2 days.
She's not even close to telling the truth.
So close to telling the truth.
Yeah, that is such an exaggeration.
Okay. I
Just
guarantee
really,
you
I'm not kidding you.
there's some women out there that know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they probably are the same way.
Uh-huh.
They're
Smart.
speaking in
Smart.
hyperbole.
Smart
and
women.
being dramatic. But I'm serious. Do that. Start putting your name as soon as you come in from the store. Put your name on it. And then boy will respect that. You know I will.
You know what I am going to do? I'm going to start on a couple of things. I'm going to write the date I brought it into the house. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to take pictures and prove to everyone.
No, it's easier if you just make rules as to what you think we should eat and what we shouldn't.
It's not what I'm trying to do.
That's all you need to do.
I'm not trying to do
I brought
that.
this in here, but I don't want y'all to eat it.
That's not what I'm trying to. I don't mind you eating it, but don't eat it like it's never going to be bought again.
Okay, well then make a sheet and put how many of each thing we can have.
Can you make it last
per
a
day.
week? All I'm saying is make
Like
it last until I get to the store the
If
next
you
week.
could just make a chart and we'll follow it and say, boy, you're allowed to have 3 veggie straws a week. Mm-hmm. And then husband, you're not allowed anything.
All I'm saying is make it last
sure.
1 week, a Monday to a Monday. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
She's not telling the truth. I mean, I know I pick around and joke and all that, but this is not true. She's exaggerating, and it's like
I'm not exaggerating.
it's like she could eat a whole package of cookies over time, and then somebody else come along and eat the last one, and that one could be the only one that somebody else ate, and
It's
then
not
she
true.
goes back in. She goes, "Who ate all the cookies?"
That's another thing that they do. They'll eat. Let's say there's a box of vanilla wafers, and I'll go in there, and they literally leave one vanilla wafer in that big box.
I don't.
Somebody does.
Well, and we know it's not you, Miss Perfect, don't we? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Jody's got to go to the grocery store.
No.
Today,
I'm not
the
going
grocery
today.
store. Oh, I thought you said you were.
I'll go tomorrow.
All right. Well, fill out your chart when you get back and
putting the date.
itemize everything that we can and can't eat.
I am going to put the date that I bought it.
Okay.
And
All
then I'm
right.
going to take a picture.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. So that's it for today. No blowing kisses or any of that.
No.
To the camera.
Nope.
I gotta go. I got stuff.
gotta go eat some
I
chips.
got stuff to not eat.
He's got to go hurry up and eat chips.
Oh no, I'll never. I'm gonna. The only thing I'm gonna eat from now on is stuff that I stop at the store and buy, and
He's
then
gonna go
I'm
eat
gonna
some
put
chips.
mine and boy's name on it.
Chips.
I don't eat chips.
Peanuts.
Peanuts, yeah, I'll eat peanuts.
Half of them are on the floor.
How often do you eat peanuts?
Never.
Never. So
They're
why
on
do
my
you
stomach.
care
Oh, I don't care.
how long it lasts?
I don't care.
Obviously, you do.
Don't care about peanuts.
That's why you can't sleep at night, because you're too busy worrying about if somebody ate, 2 wavy lays at a time.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Love you. Bye.
It's TJ and Jody's house on the Radio Button Network.